Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Well, with the way this game started, it looked like it was just going to be one ugly blowout, but the Oilers, to their credit, tried to fight back. They at least did make a game of it, but ultimately they do fall tonight 5-3 to the Pittsburgh Penguins. They were coming into this on a 7-game winning streak over the Pens. A current 4-game winning streak overall, a 4-game winning streak in Pittsburgh. All those streaks officially snapped tonight, but all good things must come to an end at some point. This is also the Oilers' first loss in January in the last 2 years, so there's that as well. Just a very disappointing night here as the Edmonton Oilers fall to the Pittsburgh Penguins in a game I think most of Oil Country thought the Oilers were going to have pretty well locked up, but I think we thought that against the Anaheim Ducks the other weekend too, and look at what happened. The Ducks beat us, I think that was 5-3 as well, and the Oilers lose 5-3 tonight to Pittsburgh. So 5-3 seems to be the streak snapping final score for the Edmonton Oilers in that regard. And yeah, it was just an ugly, ugly start for the Edmonton Oilers. Their first couple shifts actually weren't too bad. They had some chances. Alex Nedeljkovic was absolutely amazing for the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. The Oilers get 3 past them, but they definitely could have had a lot more. They outshoot Pittsburgh tonight 43-26, so take that for what you will. Stuart Skinner, I know a lot of people are going to blame a large portion of this loss on him. He wasn't good early, but you know what? There wasn't a single Edmonton Oiler that was good early. The Oilers did slowly work their way back into the hockey game. Leon Draisaitl with a couple goals tonight. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins a goal on the power play for the Edmonton Oilers, but it just wasn't enough. They dug themselves too big of a hole, and with the way Alex Nedeljkovic was playing for the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight, they just couldn't fight their way back out of it. If Pittsburgh had been playing a weaker goaltender, or if Nedeljkovic was having an off night, I could totally have seen the Edmonton Oilers actually clawing their way back into this. Like I said, they outshot Pittsburgh 43-26. For large portions of the back half of the game, they were really controlling the hockey game, just trying to fight their way back into it. But like I said, the hole was just ultimately too deep. The Oilers missed out on some incredible chances. Alex Nedeljkovic definitely had Evan Bouchard's number tonight. Bouchard with some blasts that had eyes, but they hit a glove, they hit a blocker, they hit a shoulder. Just could not beat Nedeljkovic tonight when it really, really mattered. The Oilers did pull Stuart Skinner with about 3 minutes to go. Didn't give up an empty net goal, but couldn't find a way, like I said, to get through Nedeljkovic and the Penguins. Give the Penguins credit. This was the best I've seen them look in years in a game against the Edmonton Oilers, but also to mention the shots on goal again, 43-26. The Edmonton Oilers really fought their way back into this one and ultimately took over the hockey game, but could not get control of the hockey game, and that was the difference in this one tonight. So I don't know if there's much to really dig deep into this hockey game, guys. I mean, Oilers were 1 for 3 on the power play. They controlled the power plays. They just couldn't beat Nedeljkovic. They get a couple more power play goals. We're looking at a tied hockey game. Goes to overtime maybe. Pittsburgh took full advantage of their lone power play, going 1 for 1. Basically, the Pittsburgh Penguins came out with an amazing start here. They had a 4-1 lead after the first period, and then they just basically were able to sit back on that lead, rely on the excellent play of Alex Nedeljkovic to take this one here tonight. It's great to see Leon get back on the score sheet after missing out against Boston the other night. Just a shame he couldn't have gotten an assist or something, because he could have kept his streak going, which would have been at 16 games now, I believe. Nice to see Nuge pot another one there. Connor McDavid gets a couple points as well. Matthias Ekholm there. So, yeah, I mean, it's a game the Edmonton Oilers are probably going to want to forget for the most part, but I was happy to see how they fought back. You hated the start. Stuart Skinner didn't like the start. Nobody on that team liked the start, but they did at least find a way to make a game of it, and they have something to hang their hat on after this one. I mean, it's going to be disappointing. No one's going to want to remember this one, but at least they did show some fight back. They didn't just give up. They could have very easily just let the Pens keep coming and take this one like 7-2 or something like that, but they fought back. They nearly got into a position to tie it. Draisaitl missed out, I believe, was Marcus Pettersson, potential Oilers trade target for the trade deadline that saved a goal there in the third period from going in. So the Oilers had their chances. They almost got there, but just could not get across the finish line tonight. Thought Marcus Pettersson looked good for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Like I said, he's a potential trade deadline target there for the Edmonton Oilers. We know the Oilers are interested in him, so I'm sure a few eyes were on him tonight from the Oilers scouting department. So we'll see what happens there, guys. But the Oilers' 4-game winning streak comes to an end tonight against the Pittsburgh Penguins. But it's Connor McDavid versus Connor Bedard on Saturday night, and the Oilers have a chance to get back in the win column before they take on the LA Kings to open up next week in what will be a battle for second place in the Pacific Division. So I think that's all I got to say on this one, guys. But let me know your thoughts on the game. Were you happy with the Oilers' pushback? Are you just pissed off that the Oilers lost to the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight? I mean, hey, full credit to the Penguins. They got the goals they needed, they got the goaltending they needed, and they got the win tonight. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.